Hello, we're Group 7. My name is Irene, and
My name is Becca Chen.
today we'll be walking you through our global disparities in wealth, food security, and health outcomes dashboard using D3. The objective is to reveal the connections between national wealth, food security, nutrition deficits, body mass trends, and health outcomes using these interactive tools. As disparities in GDP, food supply stability, and population health widen around the world, we believe that it is worth building a unified platform to explore these relationships. Our dataset is designed to uncover patterns connecting economic status, nutrition shortfalls, BMI distributions, causes of death, and life expectancy uh, to enable interactive exploration by selecting any country or region on the map, to instantly update all downstream charts, and to support evidence-based decision making by exposing potential causal chain from macroeconomic conditions to disease burden. GDP dataset is from the World Bank. Nutrition supply and food supply variability datasets are from the Food and Agriculture Organization. BMI, life expectancy, and causes of death are from WHO.
So this is our overall dashboard. So we have 5 different charts. The first one is global GDP per capita map, which shows the global map with GDP total GDPs. So for example, if you put the mouse here in a certain country, it will show the country's name and the total GDP, like China did and its GDP. So users can choose from different countries. For example, if you click on USA, it would update all of the charts and for USA. So on click China, and users can also choose multiple countries, like what I did for China and USA or Russia for multiple countries, and also like drag and brush and link for the 5 charts. So you can reset it and then choose a country overall. So the second chart is the nutrition deficit world cloud chart. So it shows all of the nutrition deficit levels for the certain countries that you selected. So for example, the USA, the larger the word means the higher deficit level of that nutrition. For example, vitamin C has a larger deficit. So the third chart is BMI prevalence by country. So this chart shows the percentage of underweight, normal, and overweight for 3 different year ranges for female, male, and both sexes. Okay, so the fourth chart is GDP versus food supply variability versus life expectancy bubble chart. So the x-axis is GDP, y-axis is the food supply variability index, and the bubble chart, the size of the bubble chart means the life expectancy. So the larger the size, the higher the life expectancy is. So here there's a interaction here too. So for example, you can see which bubble means which country is. So like this one is Italy, and it shows the GDP, the variability, and the life expectancy index. So users can also select it by brushing it and link all of the other charts for that certain country, and you can also choose multiple countries by doing this. So the last chart is causes of death. It shows the selected countries' cause of death by 3 different levels. For example, if we choose USA, and you can see the non-communicable diseases for level 1 and communicable diseases. So it also shows the percentage of that disease. So the second level, you can see it has more detailed death names like this, and the third level, for example, like heart disease, stroke, and so on. So users can see the disease names from moving the mouse to the certain areas. So this is the dashboard functions.
Next, I will guide you how we can use this dashboard to achieve the goals we mentioned in the beginning. We can begin with North America, like Canada and USA. For now, we're just gonna use these two countries. On the map, it appears in deep blue, indicating mid to high GDP per capita. Hovering over either country shows the exact GDP figure, and we will select those countries by dragging. Now the charts are updated, and in the nutrition deficit word cloud, the terms are uniformly small. So it tells us that no major nutrition falls substantially below the global mean in these countries, and there are effectively no large deficits. However, the BMI prevalence chart for Canada and the US reveals that over 50% of the adults are overweight. Children and adolescents also show significantly high overweight rates, and this highlights overnutrition rather than undernutrition across all age and sex groups. In the bubble chart, North American bubbles sit at moderate to high GDP with low to moderate variability, signs of a stable food system, and their bubble sizes indicate high life expectancy. In the sunburst chart, the largest slice, level 2 slices, are cardiovascular diseases like heart disease and stroke, and neoplasms like cancers, reflecting a predominance of non-communicable disease burden, possibly due to bad dietary patterns. And now we will compare the results with those of the African continent. So in the nutrition deficit word cloud, we see large words like potassium, calcium, and phosphorus, signaling severe shortfalls in these minerals compared to the global average. Then the BMI chart flips the North American pattern. Underweight bars take up significantly more percentages in every age group and sex, demonstrating widespread undernutrition rather than overnutrition. African bubbles cluster at very low GDP with a wide range of food supply variability, indicating food insecurity, and the bubbles are very small, and it's reflecting low life expectancy. And in the sunburst chart, communicable diseases such as infections occupies the largest slices, and it's showing continents high infectious disease burden, possibly due to bad uh, immunological resiliency due to undernutrition. So putting them all together, we can see North America is associated with high GDP, stable food supply, minimal nutrition deficits, therefore high life expectancy but non-communicable disease burden. On the other hand, Africa is more associated with low GDP, and it leads to unstable food supply, therefore severe nutrition deficits and low life expectancy, so communicable disease burden. By selecting any countries or region, user can instantly see how economic status cascades through food security and nutrition to influence BMI and death causes. This capability can help policymakers and health professionals identify where economic or nutritional interventions will deliver the greatest public health impact. Thank you.